everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I'm fixing my shirt because it's always kind of crooked. It's like one of those comfy t-shirts that have holes in it and it's just kind of falling apart and it's not too tight on your fluff or anything like that, and it's kind of stretched out right here, but whatever. Anyway, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about a few new items. Some of it's been around for a minute. Some of them I just picked up because they're brand new, and I got some skincare stuff that I've been really liking lately, and I wanted to go ahead and share it with you. Okay, so the biggest thing right now is a CBD. I use it for like my foot when it hurts and, you know, like the oils and stuff like that. So I decided to pick up Thrive Skin that I have really been liking. So in this Thrive box, you get an enzyme peel, which I really like. You put a really nice thin layer on your face and then you kind of rub it, and then your face starts getting a little bit bally, and what it actually is dead skin cell coming off your face. And your skin, look at my skin, it is like ridiculously glowing. Ever since I've been using this stuff, you know, I've been like crazy about my skin lately because I'm getting older, and I just, you know, and I mean, I was before, but now I'm really like picky about what I put on my skin. And this is just great for fine lines and wrinkles and, you know, stuff like that. So the next thing I have here is this one, and this is an Infinite CBD correcting serum, and this helps reduce the negative results of oxidative stress such as redness, fine lines, and skin roughness, increase in moisture, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And then we have the Infinite AM PM CBD Moisturizer Elixir. And then this says it is... okay, soothing and calming antioxidants provide excellent moisturizing preparatories that skin cell health. So all of these combined are like really, really good. So I use this one 3 to 5 times a week, and then these are good for like the morning and the evening, and it's good to put it on your neck. So I've been loving these. So I'll definitely be giving you an update. I know I keep saying I'm going to do an update. I'm going to do an update as soon as I'm done using this. This is like the last item I'm going to be doing an update on. So I'm going to be using this for like another week or so, and then I'll definitely let you know. But as you can see, my skin is like a crazy dewy, and it just feels really good and clean, and it just feels really nice and soft. So I've been really liking the CBD stuff. The next thing I picked up was the Nude Mini Palette by Natasha Denona. These are beautiful. They're not nude. They're just really, really pretty colors. They're super blendable, and this is just a nice little palette. If you don't want to spend the money, where's the giant palette? If you don't want to spend the money on something like this one's $65. She does have a bigger one which is $100 and something. These are great because these are only $25 and they're mini, easy to carry with. Then Hourglass has a new lip gloss, and these are absolutely beautiful. They're a little bit thicker, and this one is called Sublime, and it's absolutely beautiful. They do give you a little bit of a tingly sensation, but that is a color, so pretty by itself or on top of another color, and they're just so delicious. And then I picked up the, let me see, ILIA. Where's the box, man? I had the box, now I don't know where to put it. Where did I put the box? I'll be back. I found the box. Okay, so this is a True Skin Serum. And this says, let's see. Okay, so this is a silicone-free and cruelty-formulated medium coverage concealer with skin care benefits, lightweight with a silky serum-like texture. True Skin Serum is enriched with stabilized vitamin C, it helps brighten and protect the skin from free radicals in the environment. So this is really nice. It is a medium coverage. It's a little bit lighter, so it's actually kind of the wrong color, but I like that it looks like skin. It's natural. It's a medium coverage. It doesn't stick to any dry areas on my face, and if you are mature skin, you would definitely like it because it's not like that super full coverage where it's just going to get into creases and stuff like that and just become too heavy. So this I've really been enjoying. Okay, so I think those are pretty much the new things. Everything else in the video that I'm going to do in the tutorial is kind of been around for a minute. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take these glasses off. And you know what? I don't know if you could see, but the lashes are still looking, I keep hitting the table and it makes everything shake. Sorry. So the lashes are looking pretty good. Like I need to get another set so that I can make them a little bit, you know. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my skin moisturizer. And I'm just going to, oh my God, this feels so good. And it smells really nice. It almost smells like, what does it smell like? Like a familiar smell. I don't know, but this stuff has been like so nice to my skin. It like makes my skin feel like really soft, and it just makes it really nice and dewy. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my concealer. And, you know, I don't really like too much. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to blend that. Mia. Okay, so Mia's in here. The little puppy. My little puppy that we rescued after Luke passed away, because the minute Luke passed away, we rescued Mia. And Mia is a naughty doggy. I say it all the time. She is a naughty doggy. But she is my baby, so I have to keep her in here when I'm filming, because her and Stella, which I love that her and Stella love to play, but oh my gosh, they're like Stella lost 2 teeth. She lost her front 2 bottom teeth because her and Cuckoo Pants over there, she's eaten like 3. Hey, little girl, what are you eating? She's eating like 3 little beauty blenders. It's a bad animal. Puppy, what are you eating? Let me see. I don't know what she's eating. But anyway, so Stella has lost some teeth because they go at it. They play. I don't know what she's eating. You know, they play and they're just a little bit kind of crazy. I need a little bit more. So we've decided that I decided that I'm going to, or no, I've already done it. I had to put some change, and I hate doing this to her because it scares her, but she's kind of been behaving, and my friend did it to her dog, so he's behaving. It's better than the collar. I tell that little girl, it's better than your dad getting you the collar. So we put a little bit of change in like a cup, and then whenever she barks, because she barks at my husband all the time. I don't know what it is. She's adopted, and she came from Haiti. She's been on an airplane. She's been taken to different shelters, and she's just a little crazy. I don't know. She just doesn't like, I don't know. So now I'm going to go in with the double wear, and I'm going to go in with the light layer, and I'm just going to kind of buff that into my skin in a circular motion. Hi, Mia. So she barks at my husband all the time. I don't know what it is, you know, and, you know, it's just too much for him. My husband has PTSD, so it's just a little too much. So today I put some change in the cup like my friend told me to. And when she started barking at him, I kind of shook it at her and she kind of stopped. So he left the room, we tested her, and she didn't bark at him again. So hopefully it's not something that I have to continue to do, because I really don't like to scare her, but I can't have my husband jumping every time he hears her barking. And now you're going to hear snoring because Nina is at the door, wondering why Mia's in here and she's not. But she has eaten, like, you know, the beauty blenders from Beauty Bakery, they come 6 in a carton. Well, she's eaten all of them but 2. So, but that's okay, because she's my baby and she's adopted. Little girl, I call her little girl all the time. So look how pretty this powder is. I mean, look how soft and pretty that makes my skin look. So I'm adding a little bit more than what I normally do, but a little bit does go a long way. If you are a full coverage girl, then just use the little sponge, because it would definitely make you full coverage. Okay. So around my nose, because I'm always red. So love it. Now normally, you know, because I don't really like a super powder look, I like a little bit of a dewiness going on. But when I spritz my face and just make everything melt, then it just looks like skin that's flawless. So I really just, I'm in love with it. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and well, I was going to bronze my face, but you know, I kind of left everything. Oh, here. Okay, I don't have to get up. I'm going to use my Hoola, which is not new, but I didn't buy a new bronzer because I had that one from, you know, Charlotte Tilbury and these. So I'm good with the bronzers for now. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze a little bit. So we're going to do like a nice smoky look with that palette. So I just like to go in a circular motion around the perimeter of my face just to warm it up. Now, I don't know if my camera is picking it up because I've noticed sometimes when I look, I don't look as tan as I do when I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I don't know if I'm blowing myself out, but you know what? It's okay. It makes me look a little... I don't have filters on my camera or anything, so just in case you guys are wondering. But you know, I like to blow myself out a little bit with the light. Ah, so pretty. Love this Hoola by Benefit. Okay, now I'm going to go in like I wasn't prepared. I tell you that I'm never prepared because, you know, I'm just not. But when I'm at work, I'm very prepared. All right, so I'm going to go into the little blush thing I have here. Okay, I'm going to go into a little Tarte. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in like a really long time. And these blushes, I don't know if you guys use these blushes. I'm sure everybody has. They stay on like forever. That little girl grabbed something else. So I just kind of like to smile. Little girl, puppy, what are you eating? She's eating something naughty. All right, so now I'm going to go into something new. And this is the Wet n Wild Brow. And then I'm just going to comb them, and then I just kind of like to feather it in nice and natural. And then I kind of like to go outside the natural hairline just to extend it a little bit, to make my brow a little bit. Mia? Oh my God, hold on. She's eating my shoe. Mia! Naughty baby. Sorry, it was my shoe. Okay, so as I was saying, I like to go outside the hairline a little bit just to give my brows a little bit more fluff. And then I am like bald here from my stupid psoriasis, but and then I'm gonna just go into the inner part of my brow, and then I like to go really light right here, and then I just kind of like to brush it out with a little spoolie. Okay, let me do this. I think I'm not using the right side. So I'm gonna go in again, and then I'm gonna extend the little tail. Let's see. So it's easy because it's at an angle, so it's really kind of easy just to like go up, and you don't really have to try to, it kind of does the work for you when you're filling it in because it's at that nice, you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of the Hourglass. You know how that Hourglass brows, it has kind of like that little tapered angle, so it's easy. Okay, so that's cute. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Molten Glow Highlighter by Jouer. I'm going to use the same brush. I always use this brush. Oh, this is so pretty. And I know some of you have been asking me if it looks good on really pale skin, and I did insert a picture of a girl that was super pale. I think if you put it in lightly, where did that hair? Oh, from the brush. I got a little scared because I saw thick hair, and you know, I've been growing little weird hairs on my face. It freaks me out. So I did put it on one of my clients, or I've been using it on some of my clients that are pale. I just go in a little bit at a time, you know, and then just kind of make it work, because a lot of times the things that I put in my kit, I try to make it work for all skin tones. So this was fine when I use it on my super pale girl. Okay, so now we're gonna go into this little nude palette, and I'm going to go into this color. You know, I love to use my fingers for almost everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brow bone. All right, and I'm going to go into this little IT Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to go into this color right here. Okay, just have to put the magnifying side. I'm just going to work that into the crease. These are super, super easy to work with, like I've mentioned 100 times. Sometimes I just like to wear this color and a little bit of a shimmer for like a daytime look. All right, and now I'm going to go into this really pretty color right here. And I'm just going to stamp that in the middle. Inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And I'm just going to blend that out in a circular motion. It's going to be like a soft brown, smoky. And I'm kind of leaving some space between the lower lid right here. I don't know if you could see that. And then the crease. Okay, now I'm going to go back into this color using the same IT Cosmetic brush. And then I'm just going to go over the top part, just to warm it up a little bit. Okay, so do the same with the other eye. And the thing about these eyeshadows, even though like I'm applying it right now and it might look a little patchy, that's probably my old eyelids, but it really doesn't get patchy because it blends out so easily that you just kind of go over. You can even just go over it with your finger, and it is just such a pretty palette. I love her formulas. They're ridiculous. And I just want to get all of her eyeshadows. See how beautifully that blend out? Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that color and then just go over the top. Okay, now I'm going to make sure they're even Steven. Just like going over it again, like a little line. Just kind of put a little bit more product on the brush, and then I just kind of start and then just kind of go from the inner corners to the outer corners. And see where it just kind of blends out. Except we're right here. I always have issues right there. There. So just go in all the way so that I have like a little moon. Okay, now I'm going to go into this color again. The same brush on the other side. It's kind of like a double end brush. And then I'm going to work that the inner all the way to the outer corners. Just smoking that out. Now with this, you're going to want to probably tap it in the back of your hands because it's super pigmented. You could put too much product on there. And I always just like to exaggerate it a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go into this color right here. And then I'm just going to place that in the middle. And the other side. God, that puppy could snore. She's a loud little girl. All right. Now I'm going to go in with this color, kind of like that golden color. Oh my gosh, it feels like velvet. And then I'm going to go on top, and I'm going to place that on top of this darker shade that I laid down. So again, if you're not good at blending, because I have a lot of clients that are horrible at blending. So this is kind of something that I like to tell them to do, because when you apply like a shimmer over it, it just looks, it marries everything together, and then it looks like it's blended. Okay. Now I'll be back, so I'm gonna go look for a pencil that I didn't put up here. Okay, I found it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I wet this a little bit. I'm gonna go into this darker color, and I'm going to use it as an eyeliner because I want this look to be really soft. And I'm just going to place it on top of my lashes. And then I'm just going to wing it out a little bit. And it just looks like a really nice soft liner instead of having like a harsh black. You could do it with the soft brown. But I kind of want to just keep everything really simple and use one palette. And I am using my favorite Morphe little brush here. And this is, what size is? I will put it down below. This is, because I know sometimes you guys want to know. This is an M12, no, 213. So M213, one of my absolute favorite brushes, because you could go right into the lower lash line, or if you want to, you know, get really close to your upper eyelashes and do like a little liner, it is great. It doesn't always have to be angled. This little hair is driving me nuts. I have a mirror that I keep flipping from one side to the other. So I'm going to go in the inner. Make sure that is blended. So I'm going to go back in because it is wet. I'm going to go into that eyeshadow again just to make it a little bit more intense. So I'm going really close to my lash line because I smoked it out with this brush. So this part on the bottom is going to be really nice and soft and blown out. Then when you wet it, I'm going to go in as close as possible to the lash line. So you have like a little backdrop of, you know, an airbrush smoky look. All right, now I'm going to go ahead with my NYX Nude Pencil. And these are great because they have a light to medium to darker nude. And I really like this one versus a white. Like I like a white, but I like this one more because when people look at you, you have like this stark white pencil, which some people like, and it's nice, but this is just my favorite. I just like using nude for my waterline. All right, now I'm going to look at everything, and I feel like I need a little bit more bronzier look. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into this Hourglass. I know I've showed it to you guys before. It's just one of my favorite nudes lately. But you have to be really careful because it will break. It's super tiny. All right, and then I'm going to go into the new Hourglass Gloss, and then put a little bit on. Now with this one, because it is so nude, unless you like a super nude lip, I kind of like it a peachy and nudie color, but because this is super, super light for me. So I just kind of like to put on a little bit at a time. In my mind, for some reason, it works like that. Instead of me just going and be done, I have to like work it in there. And now this is a color, as much as I love it, this is a color that you have to be careful when you apply it, because it can get a little bit on the streaky side. And then I like to go like on my natural lip line and just make it a little bit bigger. I don't really do too much lip liner unless, you know, some of my clients, when they're older or they have smaller lips, I don't like to do a lot of lip liner. And the reasoning for it is because, you know how people, and I'm guilty of it, but when I work with my models, I always say, stop pressing your lips, because, or the brides or something, because when you keep pressing your lips and you have a lip liner on, if you see yourself in the mirror, later, then you're going to not have any lip color, and then you're just going to have a lip liner, and I hate that. Unless you use a liquid lipstick, then that's going to stay. It's not going to fade, and you're not going to be stuck with just the lip liner. So that's the main reason why I don't use too many, because I have so many clients that all they do is press their lips the whole time, and then I look and they just have lip liner. So I'm like, okay, no more of doing that. But anyway, that's what it looks like. And then the lashes, I just kind of like to lift up. Again, this is like my second day with these lashes, and I really do like them. But like whenever I get lash extensions, I love them, and then I like want to take them off. But I like that I could take these off if I wanted to, and they're not going to damage my eyes. I don't have to worry about them tugging or pulling on my lashes or anything like that, because I don't know if you see my other video on them. They actually go underneath your base of your lash. You don't put the glue on the water line, and you know, I just kind of lift them up like that, and that is it. Oh no, wait a minute, last thing. Okay, now, oh god, it smells like creamsicles. I love the way this smells. Anyway, that's it. Just like a really soft, sultry, a little smoky look with, you know, some of the products are new, some of them are new to me. And that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like this look. Please give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up. Please comment down below, and I'll see you next time for my next video. Bye.